What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite for some breaking news here for you guys this morning in regards to the Black Ops 2024 reveal event from Xbox. Definitely stay tuned, but before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and as a reminder, there's plenty of brand new article coverage going up over on detonated.com for those who want to stay up to date with all things Call of Duty. As a reminder, I posted a couple of separate videos over the last 2 weeks or whatnot, recapping everything we know so far about campaign, multiplayer, Warzone, and even zombies. Those videos will be linked down below. I figured I would kickstart some Black Ops 2024 news and coverage as things have been a bit quiet as of lately for Modern Warfare 3, and we're just around the corner from a reveal. So as previous rumors have suggested, we are going to be seeing an Xbox showcase event in early June. Well, as of today, according to The Verge, we finally got confirmation of that showcase event, which is going to be taking place at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern, and 6 p.m. UK. According to The Verge, the event will include a deep dive into the next installment for the Call of Duty franchise after the main show ends. Here's another quote: Microsoft is only teasing the Call of Duty Direct as the next installment of a beloved franchise, but sources familiar with the company's plans do tell The Verge that this is indeed COD. Now, they follow up by saying that Activision is targeting the next COD for late October, with Avowed and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 likely to follow in November and Indiana Jones in December. So that's reasonable considering Black Ops 4 released in the middle of October. A bit too soon in my opinion. It should have came out, I think, a good 3 weeks after that, or even a little bit after, because the game needed more QA testing. But Modern Warfare 2019 did release at the very end of October, so not many CODs have released that month, but should be a pretty lucky month as of this year. A lot of great things happening, and if the game has gotten 4 years of development and is ready to go, then I'm totally down for a mid to late October release for the next Black Ops installment. But as you guys probably noticed, in this graphic talking about the Xbox Showcase event, you could see a redacted image. First off, the placeholder icon, or it could be the official logo they use for Black Ops 2024, is the Cerberus icon that has been leaked for many years now. I believe that logo has been discovered via data mines in Modern Warfare 2, 3, Warzone Mobile, so it's cool to see that three-headed dog looking logo. It could be something they officially use for a bunch of merch this year or other parts of the game such as various menus, but you could see 3 redacted parts of this image. People out there are really debating as of right now. The bottom right is clearly an Activision logo, the very top is probably just Call of Duty, but that middle part is what has people discussing whether or not it's Black Ops something something. Is it Black Ops V, which could be Black Ops 5? Here's what I'm thinking though, right? Although there are some good photoshops out there of what this might look like with the scrubbed out redacted black bars, I do think if it's Black Ops V, that's cool. I love the orange scheme coming back again, but Black Ops V would be a little confusing considering Cold War was technically Black Ops 5 and the original placeholder logo for Cold War was Black Ops V as well, and that actually would have fit pretty perfectly considering you go to Vietnam inside of Black Ops Cold War. So I'm not saying the game would have stood for Black Ops Vietnam, but V definitely checked out a little bit as you do go there in that game's story mode. So this could be a really weird scenario where the title almost discredits Cold War a little bit, even though the game is a direct sequel to that Black Ops game. It's a little unknown, but if you want to get creative with this is T10, right? This is Treyarch's 10th Call of Duty, so if the game was called Black Ops X, that would check out pretty well, but I think as of right now, Black Ops V is really what people are expecting, but at least Black Ops is in the title, and it's not some really odd title like Black Operations, which still would have been interesting, but it's not just called Call of Duty something something. It is truly a Black Ops game and a sequel to the game that we got over in 2020. Now, what's crazy is that it's been 10 years since Call of Duty was shown at a showcase event. I actually find that wild. Advanced Warfare 2014 was the last Call of Duty to be featured at an Xbox event, and that's coincidentally the last Call of Duty that was under the Xbox exclusivity contract, where Xbox went ahead and got map packs 30 days early before PlayStation and PC. So it's crazy to see a return, but in terms of the event itself, I'm like, okay, this is interesting because we haven't really seen a showcase for a new COD like this in many years. I mean, we've been getting Warzone events to reveal new CODs, followed by a COD Next type of experience, which is where creators get flown out and they get to play aspects of the new Call of Duty a bit early. We saw that style for MW2 and 3, but even games like Cold War and Vanguard were revealed through Warzone events, so they're doing it a bit different this year, and I'm really curious how this will shake things up, right? We're getting a reveal in June. It's unclear what they'll actually show. I'm expecting they'll at least announce what the modes are, right? Campaign, multiplayer, zombies. We'll likely get a cinematic story cutscene of some sort to just give us the vibe of the game, but maybe we'll still have to wait until after a potential COD Next event before we can play the beta, or before we could jump into early access for what is being rumored to be a part of the zombies mode according to Windows Central. So yeah, I'm really curious if they'll still go ahead and do a Warzone event and even a COD Next experience before this Black Ops game releases, but things are definitely a bit different this year, and I'm honestly all for it. Now, I still have a lot of questions as to how the development really went for this game, considering what is rumored to be a 4-year cycle. Is this Treyarch's first time since, what, Black Ops 3 that they've worked on a campaign? I'm aware they worked on one for BO4, but that ended up getting canceled, unfortunately. This would be crazy, almost a real return to form for Treyarch, on top of bringing back classic round-based zombies. There's a lot of expectations being set for this game. I'm almost nervous about it, but Treyarch has never failed us, right? Even a game as buggy and weird as Black Ops 4 was, at least at launch, and even though they had to leave that project halfway through the post-launch cycle to work on COD 2020, that game still turned out great. It was a lot of fun to cover, a lot of fun to play with you guys out there. And then Cold War, a game that was made in an even shorter amount of time during a global pandemic, still turned out phenomenal. So with all the extra development time they've gotten for this title, there's no doubt in my mind they're really going to deliver 3 solid modes. Now, if Raven ended up making campaign again, or another studio did, that gives Treyarch even more time to pump into multiplayer and zombies. So either way, it's a win-win. They either return to making single player again and pump out a banger, even though Cold War's campaign was a banger without them, or they end up getting more time towards MP and zombies, which I think those modes definitely deserve, even though they haven't really dropped the ball with any of the modes. I think there have been better modes over others, and that's of course something you could respectfully debate down below, but I'm really excited for what they have in store for us after all this time. Now, last thing I'll mention is what could be a possible announcement about Xbox Game Pass support during this showcase. Not sure if it's too soon, but I'm curious if they'll want to possibly jeopardize what could be some crazy good sales numbers for this game if they say, hey guys, you don't actually have to buy it, but if you have an Xbox Game Pass subscription this fall, you could just use that to play the game day one. I still don't think this Black Ops game will release day one on Game Pass. I mean, it could, but if it does, when will they announce that? I don't think announcing that right out the gate is smart, but maybe they're just really interested in pushing as many Game Pass subscriptions as possible, or Xbox hardware sales, so they'll end up talking about that in early June. But either way, they're kickstarting some marketing in the beginning of June, which is great. We don't have to wait until August to get our first acknowledgement of the experience. Although MW3 is still performing very well for the COD franchise, I think Xbox is really ready to cash in and make sure that they get some hype going for what's going to be the first COD to release under their umbrella. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. Bit of a quick emergency video here for you guys this morning that I didn't expect to make. I woke up early and all of a sudden everything was blowing up over Twitter in regards to this Xbox Showcase event. Let me know what you guys think of the name, logo, and the details that we got from The Verge earlier today. I really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.